Hello guys! Today, I will be doing a challenge video on BlockTales. Over this series, we will learn if it is possible to beat BlockTales without leveling up. And I could give a bit of advice on speedrun strats. Skip to 3:14 if you want to get to the main story, because nothing changes here. So you will see me do this a lot. This is a speedrun strat in Paper Mario to let you cover distance quicker. Dash, then do a small hop before the end lag starts. Make sure the hop isn't a big one, because then that makes you slower. Also, I am using a new text-to-speech thing for my videos. Hopefully this boosts engagement. Let me know whether I should keep it or not, or if I should switch the voice. Usually you'd want to target the guy in the back, but I haven't played this in a while. As soon as you see this guy lean over after being crouched, dodge. After you see him flick his hand forward, dodge. I wish I had line bounce here. Let's do our first boss. Yup, this challenge is impossible. Thanks for watching, you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Anyways, pretend that didn't happen. Also, allow me to discuss the rules. Rule 3, at no point can I take anyone else. Skull. Holy hell, that was weird. I went back here to try and grab a box, but that spot is blocked off. Now, time to let this challenge commence. I was contemplating using training wheels, but you guys would make fun of me in the comments. Jerks. So you will see me collect a ton of books, so keep an eye out for that. IDK why I didn't go to the cafe. I will do that next video. Now that I've got all the books I remembered to collect, we can be on our way. So my idea was that I will kill every enemy in the game with LVL1. Hence why I killed this guy. I don't think you guys need a tutorial on how to land ball shots. That sounded a little weird. Oh no! It is Shedletsky from Forsaken. We need to save him. So I targeted Red because I thought it was like in Paper Mario, where Blue gets weaker after Red dies, and Red gets stronger when Blue dies. It isn't the case here. They both get stronger when the other dies. I am the most inconsistent guy on this game NGL. Some battles I will no-hit for enemies. Others, I die to Praying Mantis when I start the battle with full HP. When an enemy with no defense is at 1 horsepower, don't bother doing the action command. Unless you have anti-up OFC. Horsepower. This is what I mean. I got it though. Shedletsky, I will be your knight in shining armor. No idea why I did this. So in this, items will be my saving grace. I will need a few bombs. Free cards will be our best friend. In these battles, you will notice that I don't use power slash much, and that is because I am on limited SP. More Bix. Didn't mean to go into this battle, but I got to see the cultist noob. Okay, in my defense here, I haven't played this game in a while. I may attempt fishing in a later chapter. Whoops! I forget Cannonball is a card. You will see me stop for so many items, and they all will be important. Now, our first real boss. It's important to go after the weak enemies in a boss fight first. I promise I get better than I am this fight BTW. Dodge at about where you click your ball for a combo. I DK why this attack was so hard for me. I just spam ball, as I have confidence in dodging his next attack. It is important to note that most enemies cycle through attacks. For Noobador, he uses elbow drop, then ball. Easy peasy. Die. I attack Cultist Noob here first, because I want that item, and he is a healer. And another Bix. Now we get to the fun part. Terry the Goat. To dodge the ants, you just have to wait a second before blocking. For the mouse, just try to dodge when his head moves backwards. I jumped down because I remembered I had to fight the hedgehog. The reason I don't run from many fights is because sticks is important to get. I like this cowboy-looking NPC. Line bounce will be very important for future fights. Cheeseburger is a great healing item. At this point, I should just make a book's locations video. I can understand why Terry hates these guys. Well, all I gotta do is another line bounce, so we should be fine. Oh. 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 S. I suck at dodging these guys. For this one, just time it when he hits the ground. How the hell did I beat Finn McCool? Oh my god. Fireball is an incredibly good attack. Unfortunately, it is expensive as hell. Now, time for the Ant Queen. Fireball is great not only for quickly getting through battles, but also doing passive DMG. Inconsistency. This is what I mean by expensive. Because ants do like no damage, it is best to attack the queen so minions can't be summoned. I should have attacked the full HP ant army. Free ice is cool and all, but it doesn't really mean much but a wasted turn to get a snowball. Penguin World Time. I switched out free ice for snowball here, because it is essentially a turn wasted for snowball. And they cost the same SP. Minimize is very good. Cure is way too costly to be worth to put on. Wrong place. I'ma be honest, I don't know if you have to talk to this guy to enable the mayor's dialogue. Every battle, you get 2 turns to attack. First is guaranteed, second can be delayed. The wolf doesn't have the ability to delay my second turn. Damn, I broke their ankles. block when he moves forward after charging back. Block at about when his feet touch the ground. Even though I may not need this, I can still sell it for a decent amount of ticks. I missed the jump here, unfortunately. I didn't want to activate that battle. Thought I could sneak past him. I guess tickling him makes him sleepy. Happy HP essentially increases our HP over time for the cost of 1 BP. Bet you never seen someone break a wolf's ankles. I DK why I keep using ball. Sword is superior. Not much to say about this fight, other than rush him. Like half the wolves here have held cheeseburgers. I guess that's why they are hungry wolves. I do not feel like fighting the bear. This is why I said we needed bombs. Oh hey, a badge. I forgot that I collected 2 items in the fight before. Now we pass the boss. I am too embarrassed to edit this part of the clip. I don't know if talking to Jim is required. Y'all think he's amused. I do not feel like fighting a lot. I don't have words for this. Anyways. We are officially in the castle. Baller user tries using ball to prove it is better than sword gets humbled immediately. Parry after he turns around. $2,605 is always the answer to the cell problem. I decide to kill the crossbower first, because I can easily superguard the knight. Crossbower is one of the enemies that steals your turn. I swear that turned red. When the shield hits your torso, dodge. Stop using ball. My depth perception is horrendous. I forgot about the coffee BTW. I DKY power stab. All the knight fights are the same thing. Pretty much it is just sword spam, and super guard the first hits. Nothing much happens. I start with dynamite, because that does a lot of damage. Yeesh, that really was unexpected. This This one is easy to block. You just have to time it when he hits the ground. Remember when I mentioned enemy cycles? That allows me to dodge this move. Now we are at Blackrock Castle. Why do I use balls so much? I no hit though, so that's a plus. Once you get used to the knight's wind-up, it is super easy to beat. This is such a clever joke. Pretty sure I grabbed Velvet, but okay. Books here. Another Bix. And now, the grand finale. Right here, I figure that Safeguard isn't much worth compared to Minimize and Happy HP. I use Fireball here for good passive damage. I suck at blocking. Average American fridge. Dodge when the suspense sound plays. Focus on the Knight BTW. I mean, you definitely could continue killing Cruel King, but it just saves time killing the Knight. I use Minimize because he is going to use Scepter Strike, and I want to avoid losing as much HP as possible. Right here, it doesn't matter the order you do your actions in, as you get to turns nonetheless. I kinda just spam attack here. And then the Knight dies once more. He will die the next turn, so I decide just to spam ball. GG's. It's only going to get harder from here. Let me just say, Ice Dagger will be insanely good in the future. Well, that was all for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Next video, we will face Griefer, which we hopefully will be able to get past. Make sure to like and subscribe, it gives me motivation.